mushrooms to create a sauce for this one. A quick sauce, no? Now, I have here some button mushrooms. You can use shiitake mushrooms, whatever you wish, no? Okay, again. Hot pan. Take off the oil.
Okay.
You see how I cook, you know, we try to take off as much fat as we can.
So you just leave the other one.
Yeah.
And then...
Okay. I have here some sliced onions. Okay. Now, sliced onions in with the salt. Okay. The salt will draw a bit of that moisture from inside the onions and eventually caramelize. Onions are very sweet. Okay. Again, we need all this sugar from inside the onions to come out, so it can start caramelizing as well. Okay, I have here some mushrooms. Just quickly slice them up. You could use some shiitake mushrooms. You could also use some veggie mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, whatever you wish. No? Again, for me, cooking is not about having a recipe, a good recipe. It's about, you know, creating what you wish. You want to have something like this, so be it. It's up to you. Okay, so you create your own recipe.
So it's being able to maximize whatever you can, right? Experiment.
Experiment, and that's something that's a joy of cooking. Now, my steak now it's done. This is about medium. I'm cooking it medium for everyone in place. And what I'm going to do here now is I'm just going to put it aside to let it rest. A steak, a good quality steak, okay, you have to make sure you let it rest before you slice it.
Oh.
Why is that?
Okay.
As soon as it cooks, okay, there's still cooking time involved. As you put it on one side. There's still heat. And that heat is basically still up there, and it's still going to go inside and cook the inner part. So you don't want to overcook this one. Just cook it the way you want it, but you let it rest. If I slice this one up now, it's still going to be red in the middle.
Oh.
Bloody.
So how long do you let it sit?
3 minutes?
3 minutes, okay.
Not more than 5 minutes.
What if you're really hungry? I'm kidding.
Okay. Onions are cooking nicely. I'll add in now my mushrooms inside.
So onions and mushrooms.
Like an onion and mushroom sauce. Quick one.
Wow, the smell.
Okay. I will season this one with a little pepper. Now, this pan that I used, okay, I'm going to deglaze this one with a bit of red wine. Okay. If you don't want red wine, you just use plain water. Just a touch of red wine. And quickly deglaze everything that's sticking to the pan. And that all those bits and pieces underneath that is all flavor. And that will flavor sauce later on. It's a quick gravy, really. Okay? So some mushrooms, onions. I add here some parsley. Okay? You can get some thyme. Thyme is a herb that really goes well with meat. Okay, so it. Alright? You see it now? Usually it's already like a garnish for the meat later on. Now, the red wine goes inside. And already I have a sauce. And that's a sauce already for one. Quick, really quick. I'll just reduce it a bit. When I say reduce, we have to boil down the juice until such time that we have a glaze, a nice glaze. And then I will chug in some butter, good butter, to flavor our sauce. Now, that's what I said, no? The beef, I rested it a bit.
After a few minutes?
See, that's all juice goes in there.
Oh.
All flavor. Now I will slice this for you. And I will show you how it's done. So now, before that, I'll get some butter. And I'll swirl in some butter in my sauce quickly. Now I will cut this one. doneness there. It's not overcooked. It's nice and juicy. And all that juice comes from the meat itself, the fat. Okay? So my sauce here, that is a good taste. And now we'll just basically pour it on top, no? And that is a really quick mushroom and onion gravy. And you just give them what? Less than 10 minutes?
Ooh!
Okay.
Come to mama. Well done. Good job, Chef Kenneth. Thank you for sharing all your... Do you have any more secrets that you might want to do a little recap for a really good Angus beef?
Well, again,
Or a really good steak?
Always, sorry, can you more answer? Again, when you cook with good quality steak, always season it last. Just before it goes onto the grill or your pan. You don't need anything else, you know, just salt and pepper. But then I always say, you never keep a recipe, just make your own every time you make something you cook, you know? And that's the beauty of it, you know, that's the reason why after 25 years of cooking, I'm still loving it.
And you're still evolving too, as a chef, with all your dishes, right?
Yeah. And what's good now is because, you know, sometimes I crave for a nice piece of steak. And, you know, it's so difficult sometimes to get a piece of steak. You have to go away and look for a neighborhood deli that sells it. But now at SM has it, you can just get it off the counter and that's
it's
it.
right within your fingertips.
Exactly.
Right?
Now, okay.